Hey guys, welcome to the Wednesday stream! We're about playing a little bit of Shardlight, hoping to finish this at some point, maybe this week. I'm hoping this week, because, you know, it's always nice to get your games finished within a couple of streaming cycles. Hello, Wise, how are you doing out there, buddy? I've got very loud music in my ears. Let's just turn that down a little bit. We are in the future after the World War III. We have contracted a horrific, horrible, nasty disease that's probably got something to do with the amount of uranium in the air called a green lung. To try and get myself, I didn't mean to exit, but to try and get myself a little bit of medicine, I decided to take on what's known as a lottery drop. This enables me to get a ticket to be able to put myself in for a chance to get some medicine. Yeah, it already sounds a little bit dodgy, doesn't it? But on my way to that job, I found a dead person, or rather a dying person who was like, take this letter to the people. And so I went and did that. It turns out the people that I took it to were the resistance leaders. After leading the government to them, I was betrayed by the aristocracy, found myself in jail, did a whole bunch of stuff to work my way out of here, and now I'm out here trying to remember what I was doing. Hey, Forrest. How you doing, man? How you doing? We're going to have a look at a little poster over here.
I haven't got time for that. I need to rescue Denby.
Oh, of course, because we found our buddy Denby after we led the government to the resistance. There was a young lad who was just happened to be there, right? And I was like, hey, Denby, what's going on? And he gave me the full rundown, which, of course, led the government to him because, I don't know, they've got a tracker up my bum or something. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. They probably just followed me, right? They probably just followed me. And they were taking him off to, like, the horrible, horrible prison place. Now that we've finished the sum up, let's get looking. So there's around the building. Let's go. Denby, my friend, please. Okay, we're going to go in through the broken window, right? Surely through the broken window.
The window is blocked by rubble.
Can you push it?
The bottom floor of this building seems to be pretty wrecked.
It's pretty, but it's wrecked. Okay, what about the sculpture?
Too heavy to move.
What? You're not in for the old Atlas stones of the world's strongest man type stuff?
I can't reach it from down here.
Well, how'd you get back up there? That's the question. That is the question. Okay, so we got a sign. What does the sign say?
I can't tell what it says, but it looks like it was fancy at some point.
There's a fancy sign.
Way too frilly to understand.
It was like main or yeah, something like that. Anyway, is there a way entrance? I saw entrance.
If I go in through the main entrance, the guards will definitely catch me before I reach Denby.
Oh, well, that's just too obvious. Can we sit on the bench?
Now?
No. Okay. Is there a way to go around the building? No way around the building. I mean, climb the tree. I can climb the tree.
Bark. It's way too smooth to be able to get a decent grip on it.
What have we got in our inventory? We got some rope. Let's put the rope on the branch.
I might be able to climb up the tree with this rope, but the branch is too high for me to be able to throw it over.
What about the tree?
This won't have any effect.
Okay, how about we've got crossbow and rope.
This should work.
Yeah, look at that. Look at me doing stuff, and then the branch. Okay, we put the rope on the crossbow, and somehow firing the bolt into the underside of the branch is going to provide enough leverage, enough purchase for us to climb up. And we're totally not just going to rip out the bolt that we would rip out with our hand anyway, right? That's the thing.
I hope this holds.
It's not going to hold. Why would she even set that? What is this? This game is broken. I mean, the game's not broken, but the logic is.
Why are you doing this to me? I haven't done anything wrong.
What did she do?
I'm afraid your assessment is not entirely correct, young man.
Oh, it's
I
him.
should have known this was Tiberius's doing. Where is he hiding?
Yeah, let's get
You
him.
had in your possession a ticket for the vaccine lottery, which was not issued to you. We cannot have the order of our system disrupted by people stealing tickets from those who earned them
theft.
fairly.
I didn't steal it.
Was giving it.
Then perhaps you would care to clarify how you came to have it. And please keep in mind that we value the truth above all else here. Lying will have severe consequences.
I mean, just tell him. Just tell him.
I found it.
Yeah, there we go.
Found it.
Yeah, in the place you guys raided in the market district.
It looks as though we will be here for some time still. Alphonse?
Which one's called Alphonse?
Perhaps
He's
you
just
care
like, yeah,
to
whatever.
tell me the truth this time. I quite hate having to do this.
Seriously, where is
I
he?
can't just stand here and watch this. I need to help Denby. But how?
I mean, you've been stood there for long enough. I think you can just stand there and watch it. Because we got a guard.
I am telling you the truth.
We got Denby who's
I got
complaining
to
at
the
you.
rebel
We got another guard.
After you guys raided it. Can you let me go now?
I would love to
Shoot him in the
let you
face.
go. I really would.
All right. This ends now.
Shoot him in the face. Ooh, one down.
Ah, it seems I was correct to expect Miss Weller to show herself.
You were.
Amy? Why did you come? Get out of here now!
I'm afraid our young man has served his purpose. As you will.
Shoot the other guy. Ah, I mean, what's going on? The lack of volition in this game.
I was left no choice, Miss Weller. Do not make his mistake.
Don't talk to me, you monster.
I understand your anger, but drastic measures are sometimes necessary to preserve order.
The
Now,
order is what you meant to say. Oh,
don't
hey, Super
try
Gary
anything
Gamer.
Foolish. I don't want any more bloodshed if I can avoid it.
So they killed my mate. They killed the young lad. Wow.
Going somewhere?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're in
Go on,
my
in the face.
way.
In the face.
You really are a feisty one.
Oh, what am I going to do here? Quick, in the face.
And I'm not letting go, you bastard.
Oh, such swears already.
I'm not
Okay, all right. Well, we've got anything not dying today. Is there anything around that we can use? Wait. Syringe in the face. Bah! Oh, I didn't actually mean in his face. Wow, that was a bit savage. Oh, wait, I died. Was that not the way out? Was that not what we were supposed to do? Oh, hey, it's the Reaper.
Not after all this.
Hey, are you gonna use your ravens to carry me away?
Relax. I've come to ease your pain. I'm
Carrying a bunch of morphine to get me to hospital, right? Yeah, that's what we're doing, yeah?
You been in to check on her today?
Not yet. I wanted to give her some time on her own.
Him,
Her
it's his
breathing's been
voice.
getting stronger. Wouldn't surprise me if she's on her feet in the next day or two.
She's just lucky you found her when you did. What the hell do you suppose she got up to make the wig head so keen on finding her?
I don't know. They've seemed to ease up a bit at least. They're not patrolling the market district anymore, but the posters are still up. Have any more guards been here?
Not after I sent the first one packing.
What I really want to know is how she...
You know,
How
I'm
I
right
what?
here.
How I
Amy.
what?
Stone the Ravens.
How are you feeling?
Like hell.
You shouldn't be on your feet too long in your condition. Come over here and sit. We'll have a talk.
So Super Gary Gamer is saying apparently uranium glass is a real thing. Yes, it is a real thing. They used to make all sorts of glass, like literal, like you could drink out of a uranium glass. They were like, oh, it zings up your drink. But after we realised how bad that was, you can still get hold of these things, by the way. They just don't make them anymore. But after they did that, they used the similar process to make emergency escape lights and stuff like that. It wasn't just the hands on the clock. There are other things that they use, basically fluorescent slash radioactive materials to glow, because before the time of the electricity supply that we have now, like you have no idea how constant our electricity supply is now, and it never used to be a thing, so we had to think of things, fail-safe things, right? Anyway, how long was I asleep?
How long was I out for?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
3 weeks. That's a long time.
God.
How did you feed me?
It was touch and go for a while, but I knew you'd make it.
How did you drink me or
Tough
give me
nutty.
drinks?
Just like your dad.
I don't remember falling asleep here.
Exactly how did I end up here?
Different question.
That's the thing. We don't really know.
What?
Pop sent me out into the field to pick up some of the sheep carcasses. I just found you lying there next to the fence. Do you remember what happened to you?
Not really. No.
What's the last
The
thing you do?
Reaper. I was trying to rescue Denby. Yeah.
I
Oh.
was at Willowdale Plaza, trying to rescue Denby.
Denby? What happened to her?
Sad
He was
times.
being tortured by Tiberius, and I couldn't save him.
Nope.
I watched them torture him. It was the most horrifying thing I've ever seen.
Do you reckon there was
I
a
can
way
still
to
hear
save him at all?
screaming.
I'm so sorry, Amy.
But that wasn't the last thing I remember. There was more.
Yeah. No, I mean, we don't care about fighting the guards. I saw the Reaper.
I saw the Reaper.
Come again?
The Reaper. I was laying on the ground bleeding out, and he appeared.
You're not gonna go all zealot nutjob on me, are you? You know the Reaper's just a myth.
But I also
mean, maybe.
know
I
what
did see
saw.
him.
It was definitely him. He's real. He came over to me and said he had come to ease my pain. He was dressed all in black, had a skull for a face, bony hands. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about
Just thinking about it.
You sure the blood loss didn't make you delirious?
No, of course I'm
If
not
what you
sure.
saw was actually the Reaper, the stories say that you should be dead. I can tell you firsthand that this ain't heaven. So who was it that fixed you up
won't
and
work.
brought you to us?
It's him. I just know it.
Well, I think we should just forget about it. What
Forget
matters is that
about
you're
it?
alive and safe here with us.
I just
I'm
saw the
not staying
manifestation
with
of
us.
death.
There's
How am I
too
supposed to
many
forget about that?
questions I need answered. The Reaper didn't let me die. I need to know why. I need to talk to those cultists.
You don't want to go near them, Amy.
Look, I know you don't understand what's happening. I'm grateful for you looking out for me. I am. But I need to find the truth. Please accept that.
Bad idea. The aristocracy's been looking for you.
I can handle myself.
You got
just spent
stabbed.
the past 3 weeks in bed. Do you want to get yourself killed?
What do I really have to lose at this point?
Oh, see, she's ready for
please.
death now.
Well, if you're set on it, we know there's no stopping you. But remember, we love you. You've always got a place here.
Amy, please take care of yourself. We can't lose you two.
I'll try my best.
Super Gary Gamer's
Take
like,
this
oh,
bolt. I know
fine.
it's not a lot, but I can't send you out there unarmed.
thanks.
Thanks.
A single arrow. Thanks, man. That's really going to help. Super Gary Gamer's like, meanwhile, in an alternate universe, come to the mall. See the Reaper on June 66th. I like that. That's cool. All right, let's have a talk to Pops. Yo, Pops, what's up?
That's right. Take a load off.
Yeah, man. I'm down. You mentioned the aristocracy was looking for me.
So I'm being hunted by the aristocracy.
I mean, I kind of knew that,
They've
right?
eased off a bit, but they were really cracking down a couple of weeks ago. I've had to avoid the market district for a while, just because I was sick of being harassed every day.
Daily
I
harassment.
think they got tired and mostly gave up after a while. They still have wanted posters up, but nobody's blabbed.
I mean, who even
You got
knows I'm
yourself
here?
Some pretty loyal friends.
Who, though?
Thank you. I'm sorry to have caused you trouble.
So, can we ask who my friends are? Did the blue burglar help any? Oh, that's the weed. Okay, so Pops, right? He was like, my sheep are dying. They're all starving. And I was like, I know people who are having trouble with an invasive species of plant that won't stop growing, called blue burglar. Let's see if he fed it to his sheep.
Are your sheep doing any better with the blue burglar?
As a matter of fact, they are.
Yay.
A week after I planted it, it was sprouting up everywhere. And the sheep love it. Too early to tell just yet, but I think we might just be okay for next season.
Too bad about this one, right? Did we watch the No, unfortunately, I didn't see any. No, I did see one meteor last night, actually. So I went out, I don't know, 10, 11 o'clock, and went for a cycle down some paths, some footpaths, you know, the type of thing you go to in the countryside. And I was actually watching thunderstorms roll in. And when the thunderstorms were done rolling in, I was just about to get ready to go, and I looked up, and one of the biggest meteors I've seen came shooting overhead. It must have just been a grazer because it just went through and up and out. It was cool. It was really cool. It was the only one I got to see, though, unfortunately. And I'm sticking to my chair. Don't like it. All right, what about this Reaper cult?
Anything else I should know about the Reaper cult?
Just that you should stay away from them if you can help it. I don't want to see you dancing around chanting mumbo jumbo.
Come on.
I don't want to dance
Amy's
around
got a
mumbo
good
jumbo
head on her
either.
shoulders. You know she's not capable of being taken in by people like that.
What, on
I've
a
seen
bet?
some people I thought were pretty level-headed get swept up in their nonsense. I don't know what they're drinking, but be careful, Amy.
I'll be fine. It's
all about the special sauce.
Relax.
It's easy for you to say.
I really should be going.
Come back anytime you want to rest. We'll be here.
Please be careful out there, Amy.
So this guy totally wants to jump my bones, right? We know what's going on here. Hey, Gus.
That's right. Take a load off.
No, not you, Pops. I'm not talking
really
to you.
should be going.
Come back anytime you want to rest. We'll be here.
I wanted
Please be
to
careful out there, Amy.
chat up the topless blacksmith over here in just his leather
Nothing
apron.
to bed, and I'm
All
not
right.
sleepy right now.
Let's get going. Let's get going. Is there anything else in here that I need to have that I don't see? Door, trunk.
I'm not gonna look through all their stuff.
Why not?
I'm pretty sure that used to be Gus's old toy chest.
Gus's old toy chest? Can I get some of his toys? Wait, what type of toy are we talking about here?
Pop's wedding photo. They look great.
So this is Pops, and he's been married, so where's Mum's?
It's really not
Moms?
my place to start redecorating.
Is it not? I think it should
I've
be.
always liked this one. It's Gus and his mom when he was about 6 months old. It's really not my place. This one is of me and Gus. We can't be any older than 4.
I'm telling you, me and Gus, there's a
Now's
story
not
waiting
the
to
time
happen.
For cooking. I don't think this old thing gets used much anymore.
Oh, do they not cook their own food anymore? Like, they're sheep farmers. How can they
I'll
not
see
cook
you
their own
guys later.
food?
Take care of yourself out there.
You too, Pops. Latest, Gus. No? Alright. So we either go to the cathedral, we give ourselves in at the market district, we go to the salt flats, or we use the reactor entrance. I mean, obviously we're going to the cathedral because they're the guys that want to talk to us, right? Hey, I'm ready for death.
Hi there.
Welcome. What may I help you with?
I would like to go in.
Can I go in?
That depends. Are you ready to die?
More so than you.
Sure, why not?
If you're not willing to take this seriously, then I can't help you.
Oh. I really thought the fact that, like, all my friends had been killed and stuff like that would have led me to the point of thinking that I would be ready to die. I'd just be like, whatever.
Hey,
No, whatever.
where do you think you're going?
Inside the cathedral?
Not without getting clearance from me, you aren't.
But you're not taking it seriously.
Can...
Are you ready?
Ready to go in? No.
No, of course.
Then maybe you should get out.
Okay, well, all right, fine. We're not allowed to go in there. I really thought this is what we were going to be doing. I don't want to go to Market Street. Market Street are the places where people are trying to, like, kill me, right? I thought going to the cathedral would be a hit. Recently? Let's go use the door. Hey, door.
It's locked. How odd.
How odd indeed.
This door.
It does look like it's been used recently. There was something else here somewhere. It was the logo, right? Let's have a quick look at it. It's got an S going through it. I mean, is it an S or is it two T's and an L with like some little earwigs or stuff like that crawling around? Who knows? Who knows? There's a tree over here. Let's look at the dead tree.
I'm surprised this thing hasn't been chopped down for firewood yet.
Obviously made of iron, right? That's the only way it could be made.
Beyond any sort of help now.
I mean, so am I, but I wouldn't want people to stop checking on me for help, you know?
I don't think I need any more salt.
I could do with some. I have had the day of losing salt,
Looks
like you
as
wouldn't
though
believe.
Someone has been excavating for salt here. Probably Gus.
Visit the secret train party. I'm really trying to get on the train party. Like, I've got some progressive house to play and everything. Boom, 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 boom. I feel like it's a bit weird they call progressive house when nothing progresses at all in it. Anyway, moving on to the reactor. We're just going to go everywhere, basically. We're just going to go everywhere.
Looks like this was abandoned here a very long time ago. It's an early 20th century model. Probably belonged to an old antique collector or some big shot salesman. At any rate, it's just junk now.
Junk like your face. So I got the crossbow. That's not going to do me any good, though, is it? Not for getting in the train, anyway. We're going to go down into the reactor. We're going to go see if anything's going on. There was, like, dead people down here, but more important than dead people, this is where the resistance were at.
Hello?
So...
Danton, Bruce, are you still in here?
Hello? You there? Oh, they are actually here. Hi, how you doing?
You're alive?
Yeah, you
I
know.
heard they had gotten you at Willowdale Plaza.
They tried, but not hard enough.
What have you guys been up
Have you
to?
had anything new in the works?
We've been trying to lay low and plan our next move. I've
And?
tried recruiting new members, but we haven't had much luck.
Yeah.
Word of the massacre in the market district is spread, and the people are afraid to fight the aristocracy. It's maddening. I'm just itching to launch an attack on Tiberius, but we don't have the manpower required just yet.
Sorry to hear that.
I mean, how much manpower will you
As long
need?
as we're breathing, we haven't lost hope.
Time for me to go. Be careful.
If you need a place to hide, you can always come back here.
I mean, it's great that all these people are showing me places to hide, but honestly, I'm trying to get into the cathedral. Can you
I
get...
don't need to go in there again.
Do I not? All right, what about Bruce? All right, Bruce.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Good of you to ask.
Yeah, you know, I've just woken up after a 3-week coma, and there's got to check up on people.
Danton,
What is it, Amy?
time for me to go.
If you need a place...
All right, time for me to go. They're very insistent that it's time for me to go. I guess back to Market Square then. I just feel like we're going to get killed there. You know, I feel like we're going to turn up and some guy with a musket, you know, those front loading, put in a bit of gunpowder, a bit of tissue paper, and then a ball on top of that.
Souvenir.
Do you not? I kind of do.
Julius Caesar now showing. That play premiered 28 years ago. I'm amazed this poster is still here.
Okay, let's roll.
Attention, citizens.
Attention. Oh, they're asking about me. They're asking if you know where Amy What's-Her-Face is, let us know. Look, there's the poster. Look at this poster.
Ripping down a wanted poster isn't going to magically make me innocent again.
No, but you feel better about it, right?
That doesn't even look like me.
I mean, it looks older than you, I've got to say. It looks much older than you. All right, hello, little kitty. No. What about this one? Hello?
Wanted, Amy Wellard. for crimes including breaking and entering, theft, trespassing, and murder. Wellard is considered armed and dangerous. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is instructed to report to the Ministry of Energy.
Okay, so we want to go to the Ministry of Energy, right?
Strives to keep you safe from
No,
those who
it
would
was-
destroy our way of life.
Okay, it's not letting me go down the alleyway anymore. They're like, nah. Hey, Mr. Death Cultist.
Excuse me?
May I help you?
Yeah, you can. I'm looking for... I've got the perfect life.
Why would I want to embrace death when I've got the perfect life?
The Reaper smiles upon your joy. Let us hope he takes you now, while you are happy and not in anguish.
I mean, you can't really argue against that level of thought process, you know? Anyway, I'm looking for the Reaper.
Do you know where the Reaper is?
Believe me, if I did, I'd be gone already.
Not saying like, oh, he's all around us, the spirit is within you and me. No, it's just, if I knew.
I think I need to worship the Reaper.
Need to.
This is certainly a different attitude from the last time we spoke.
I've had an experience,
If
man.
I may ask, what caused you to change your mind?
Experiences. I saw the Reaper.
I saw him.
He was big.
Oh, I hardly think that can be true.
I've just woken up for a
Only
3-week
person
coma.
has seen the Reaper and lived, and that is our founder.
Oh, I need to speak to
Surely
them.
you have an actual reason for wanting to join the Acolytes.
Yeah, I just told you. I'm ready to die. I mean, it's what they want to hear, right? But I want to tell them I need information.
So much has happened. If you could just give me some information.
I can give you any information you need, but if you want to join the Acolytes, you'll need to be a little
more serious
about it.
Okay, we can be serious. I want to die.
I'm ready to join. I promise.
Ready to die.
What troubles you?
Your face. Wait, no.
All this time, I've just been trying to survive, but compared to everything else that's been going on, it seems kind of pointless now. I mean, my green lung vaccine will be wearing off soon. 2 of my friends are dead because of me, and the government wants my head.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
serious.
just don't know what to do anymore. I don't know how to keep living like this.
I mean, this acting's pretty good. I think you got it covered.
I need help, and I don't know where to go.
It's all right. You came to the right place.
I
Go
touched him.
Talk to Claire in front of the cathedral. Tell her you are ready. Good
did.
luck on your journey to death, young lady. May the Reaper take you swiftly and peacefully.
I mean, he's already picked me up and dumped me in a sheep field, mate. I don't think he's going to take me peacefully. Do you? I don't think so. I mean, honestly, given the option between the Reaper taking me anywhere or just dumping me on the side of a sheep field, I'll take that one.
This old heap has certainly seen better days.
It certainly has. Can we have it?
It's in no condition to be operated, and it looks like it's already been completely scavenged for parts.
Yeah, but what about a fuel injector? I really need a fuel
It's
injector.
in no condition.
Okay, let's carry it. Oh,
A
chicken.
bird that nice is most likely way out of my price range.
Just pick it up. You're already a war criminal. Okay, so we got no one here to talk to. Hey, Mishka. I think that's probably a bad idea. Look at the wanted poster, though.
Wanted, Amy Wellard. For crime. Wellard is considered...
Yeah, I can't deny any of these things. Like, I stabbed one of them in the face with a syringe.
Amy, get away from here. Guards are looking for you. Be careful.
Thanks for the warning, Marishka, but I'll be fine.
Please go, Amy. Do not stay here.
Yeah, I'll get her in trouble, right? All right, let's go to the well. Hey, there's a guy back here with books, right? Are the books going to teach me anything I need to know? Hi, how you doing? Oh, playing about with stuff. You, Nelson, give me some information. What have you got to tell
Hi,
me?
Nelson.
Amy, you shouldn't stick around too long. The guards have been looking for you.
Man, these guys are all like straight up people, you know. They really like to tell me stuff. What was it like? Can I read? I've got the perfect. I think we've done
Coming out
this.
here, reading books, it makes me realize I've got the perfect life.
I wonder how many other people I need to see.
I see. I do as well. It gives me pleasure to help how I can, although I'm too old to fight.
What made you decide to join them?
Danton makes some good points, despite being a bit overzealous.
Every leader should be.
Favoritism the aristocracy showed their elite patrons after the plague began is completely inexcusable. Once the poor couldn't fund their medical research, we were quickly cast aside for those who could. Danton is brash, perhaps a bit foolish, but her ideals are what we need.
Okay, I mean, that's good. I'll see you
See
later.
you later, Nelson.
Be careful, Amy.
Let's go get into this cathedral, shall we? We need to go and tell some religious leaders that we are ready to die.
I'm thirsty right now.
Are you not? I don't think you've drank anything for 3 weeks. I might be wrong, but I think... Is she just surviving off photosynthesis? Is this what's going on? She's like pulling the dew out of the air and surviving off sunlight. It sounds like it. It sounds like it. Really does. All right, let's go talk to Claire. Oi, Claire, I'm back. You gonna let me in?
Hi there.
Welcome. What may I help you with?
I'm ready to die.
Are you all right? You seem troubled.
I don't know. Things have just been so hard and...
It's okay. You're safe here. Tell me what's happening.
I'm just trying to make things right, but every time I think it's getting better, something worse happens.
That's life.
I didn't want any of this to happen. I just wanted to fix my dad's car before I died.
So you're dying then?
Aren't we all?
Yeah, I don't have long.
Then, are you ready to die?
No.
I
Oh,
think
wait,
so.
yes. I'm supposed to say yes here.
I just want to see my loved ones again.
It's not how it works.
Say no more then. Go inside and speak with our leader, Jess. She'll be glad to welcome you to the Acolytes.
I'm scared, Claire.
That's entirely natural. Just know that you are safe here. Nobody wants to hurt you. You're in welcome arms. May death come to you swiftly, fellow seeker.
These guys are still super creepy. I gotta say, it's like super, super, super creepy. Okay. What do we got?
Make yourself at home and feel welcome. The
I am
Acolytes of the
welcomed.
Reaper are glad to have you here to celebrate with us and await your time of passage to the Promised Land.
I'm all about
Follow
the
me
Promised Land.
and have a seat. You're just...
Oh, I clicked. I didn't mean to click. Just in time to hear someone speak. Beautiful, beautiful. Do it. Do your thing. Lecture me.
Brothers and sisters,
Where's my top
as
hat?
another sun
Where's your
sets,
top
we
hat?
seek comfort in the knowledge that we are all one day closer to the Promised Land. Although no members of our flock have taken the great journey today, tomorrow still awaits. Always remember that no matter how terrible things may seem for us here, the Promised Land will heal all our pain and suffering. We are all here, born into this struggle, to come so far and end up returning to dust. Now let us join together in a moment of silence to honor the Reaper and pray for a visit from him soon.
I mean, the thing is, there's like maybe a dozen people here. You know, you have like 4 days in a row of more than one person
Let the
dying. This
music
entire
and
cult's done for.
celebration begin. May death
Hey!
come swiftly for us all.
I'm all about music and celebration. I might be wrong, but I don't think the music entering my ears quite corresponds to the musicians in front of me. I might be wrong. Let's talk to the musicians, shall
I
we?
shouldn't bother them. They're really into their music.
That's a shame.
I shouldn't bother.
Look.
That's a catchy tune they're playing.
Is it? I'm not sure if I would describe it as catchy.
That's a catchy...
Alright, let's talk to the little girl that's round here.
What's
Hey.
she doing in here? She's just a little girl.
I want to die. Right? No? Probably.
Hello there.
Hi.
Hello there. Who are you?
What's your name, kiddo?
Kiddo.
Maggie. What's yours?
I'm Amy. How old are you, Maggie?
7.
That's kind of young to be in a place like this.
Mommy brought me here. She's been coughing and tried to get better.
This isn't gonna help.
I started coughing too.
Oh,
She
no.
says that if I pray to the Reaper, I won't hurt anymore.
I mean, that's a bit more than I want to see my loved ones. I can get behind that one a little bit more. How long have you been here?
When did you start living here with the other the other worshippers?
We're not allowed to call them
About 2
cultists.
weeks ago, after Daddy died, Mommy and I were really sad. But one day, she went out to the market, and when she came back, she said she'd found a way for us to be with him again.
See, there's that again.
So we came here and met all these nice people. Sometimes I still feel sad, but they help me feel happy again.
Have a good day.
May the Reaper take you!
I mean, aside from this old, we'll take you to see your loved ones business. I'm kind of with them. Okay, that's kind of depressing. There's a lot of depressing things in this game, but we have to remember that that's life. Hey, who are you, Miss Cultist?
Hi there. I'm Amy. I'm new here.
I thought so. Welcome into the Reaper's embrace, Amy. I'm Ellie.
Hey, Ellie. Who are you? Why are you here, rather?
What brought you to join the Acolytes?
When my family found out I had green lung, they kicked me out.
What?
I wasn't angry at them, but I felt so alone. I hated the idea of dying with so many things left unfinished. But then Jess found me and took me in. She told me the word of the Reaper.
I was so happy to learn that I could find a better life after death.
No, you
this
can't.
was only one step in a larger plan. It's so much better to die happy and among friends than alone with no guidance.
So I'm with all these end bits.
My mother saw me preaching in the market once and ran away. They don't understand, but it's their choice not to. I have all the family I need here.
I'm going to go now. We'll talk later.
Have a blessed day. May death come for you swiftly.
So hey, number 3, how are you doing? Yeah, we've joined a cult. We've joined the death cult, mainly because there wasn't really much else to do. And these guys are all going on about how to go and see your loved ones, and I'm about everything that they have got to say in this cult. May the Reaper come for you quickly to end your pain and such stuff. I'm like all about that. Apart from this, seeing your family members afterwards. I'm not down with these lies. 2 military jackets, dude. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. Okay, let's talk to the leader, shall we?
Excuse me?
Yes?
Who are you? Are you the leader of this cult?
Are you the leader of the Reaper cult?
Indeed. My name is Jess. Welcome.
CC is fine with me.
If
Cool.
you didn't use such a pejorative word to describe us, though. We're the Acolytes of the Reaper. Please address us by that name, if you would.
So you're an
Of
acolyte.
course. I'm sorry. My name is Amy, by the way.
A pleasure, Amy. May you find the peace you seek here.
I want to know about the Reaper. Tell me about the Reaper.
Can you tell me about the Reaper?
Of course. Was there anything in particular you wanted to know?
What does he look like? Who is the Reaper?
Who is he?
Excuse me.
Our savior, the shepherd, the psychopomp. He is the one who would lead us to the promised land, the life beyond.
Heaven?
It has many names. Heaven, paradise, nirvana, the promised land. But though the names vary, the concept remains the same.
Can you be sure it will be better? Or that there even is a promised land?
Important questions.
Even if what lies beyond death is nothing but oblivion, it would still be better than this world.
I suppose so.
I'm not about that, actually. We also wrestled the Grim Reaper and he threw us into a field. I mean, that's not quite what happened. We wrestled with some guards. They were going to stab me, so I stabbed the guard in the eye with a syringe. You know, the totally reasonable thing to do. And as he was falling over with blood pouring out of his face, he stabbed me in the belly with his bayonet. I was in a coma for 3 weeks, and I woke up in Gus's farm. You know, the guy with the sheep. And they were like, "Look after yourself. Don't go anywhere. What are you doing? Stay here." And I was like, "No, I'm going to go join the cult," because the Reaper picked us up. After I stabbed the guard in the face, I was rolling on the floor dying. The Reaper came along and picked us up and took us to the place. Anyway, there we go. That's the rundown. So what does the Reaper do?
What does the Reaper do?
He removes us from the misery of this life and takes us beyond.
How?
His legion of ravens patrols the skies and searches for the sick and dying. They appear to those who are near death and summon him.
Ravens?
Am I near death constantly?
Ravens with red eyes that refuse to sing. If you see one, it means he is near.
I've seen loads.
I've seen quite a few of them, actually.
Then consider yourself lucky, Amy. You are not long for this world.
Rolling on the floor dying is the vibe for this game, dude. Supercar game, you nailed it, man. You nailed it. Why'd you worship him? This whole game is just like, death's coming. What are you gonna do about it? Alright, why'd you worship?
What's your reason for worshipping him?
Why?
I was once a non-believer, but I had an experience many years ago that changed everything.
What happened?
I saw him, and I lived. At first, I didn't know why, but in time, I came to understand. I was chosen. It became my duty to spread his word. Death is coming for us all. We must embrace it rather than fear it.
Does that mean you're a suicide cult?
I asked you not to use that word.
Right.
Yeah, but are you?
Sorry.
And no, we are not. To die by our own hands would disrupt the Reaper's pattern. We all have our allotted times, and expediting those would anger him. So we wait and comfort each other in our last days.
So where can I find them?
Do you know where I can find the Reaper?
Your time will come. Just be patient.
No, you don't understand. I've already seen him. I need to find him again.
You've seen him?
Oh, I've shaken her world
Yes,
now.
a few weeks ago.
3 weeks exactly.
Did he speak to you?
He did. He said he was going to ease my pain.
And yet, here you are.
When I saw him, I was fighting for my life. It took me 3 weeks just to stand again. I didn't want to die. Now, I don't know. I just want to see my friends and family again.
I'm sorry you've been through so much.
So
You need
much.
to find out why you were robbed of your passage to the Promised Land. You need to have the vision.
The vision?
It's a ritual we have for those who seek communion with the Reaper. It will allow you to speak to him and ask whatever questions you want. Go through that door there. It will lead you to a courtyard. Sit on the bench. Underneath it, you will find a decanter. Drink from it. You will soon go into a deep trance. If you are lucky, he will come to you.
That's all I wanted to know about the Reaper for now.
Very well.
Oh, it's time to go out and have a religious-based hallucinogenic experience, you say? Oh, but anyway, tell me about the church first.
So, why is there a plane sticking out of this church?
The story goes that on the day the world ended, there was an airplane flying overhead that got caught in the blast. It ended up crashing into this cathedral, killing all those on board, as well as everyone inside the building.
The building would not be standing as much as it is if it killed everyone like
They
that.
were spared the misery of the world after the catastrophe. I rather envy them, to be honest.
Have a good day.
Have a
May
good
death come to you
day!
swiftly, fellow seeker.
I mean, how can you say, have a great day? Yeah, you die quickly as well. I was like, what? Let's have a talk to the Reaper Acolyte. We've spoken to this guy.
Enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Yes, but I had some questions for you.
I'll be happy to answer them.
What do the Acolytes do?
So, what is it you do in here?
Tell me.
We wait for our appointed times, when the Reaper will appear to us and guide us through the ether to the Promised Land. Every one of us has an expiration date, if you will. We gather here and hope that ours will be this very day. When one of us does pass on, we celebrate them and ask the Reaper to consider us for the next journey. In the meantime, we enjoy each other's company and express our adoration for the Reaper and his grim task.
So I've been having a thought through that conversation. So like these guys are asking the Reaper to consider them on the next journey. But how many people are there in this world? Once one person dies, like in this world, you can barely even take a breath in before the next person dies, right? In fact, I should imagine it is almost a constant like smearing of people die, because death isn't like a specific one moment, right? That takes a minute or two for someone to be alive to then be dead, right? Things happen. So surely that means that in this world of 7.4 billion people or whatever we've got now, there is always someone dying. So you can't ask him for the next journey because it's already gone. And I'm wondering whether it's the same here. Anyway, why are you all wearing top hats?
Is there a reason everyone wears a top hat?
As a sign of reverence and respect. Our leader has described the figure of the Reaper to us many times. He wears a tall black hat and long robes.
I need a top
You
hat,
must have
seriously.
noticed the symbol we have adopted to represent him incorporates the image of the hat.
No.
I did notice that, yes.
Where?
By wearing these hats, we feel a closeness, a kinship with him.
How come Jess doesn't wear one?
She chooses not to. Her reasons are her own.
Why doesn't she wear a hat? She's like, no, my hair. I don't know. Anyway, is anyone allowed to join?
Can anyone join your group if they want to?
If they're ready for death.
Yes. Anyone who is prepared to face and accept the inevitable is welcome to join us.
It's that acceptance business.
How do you know when people are ready?
The sincerity of wanting to die can't be easily faked. When I first spoke with you, you clearly weren't ready.
Clearly.
It was easy to tell when you were.
Isn't it possible to misjudge?
Yeah, because I'm not.
Of course. But most people who aren't truly ready to die don't normally stay in the flock for very long. It has happened before, and it's a pity to lose them, but hopefully they will return someday.
You didn't, like, ostracize them, destroy their lives, prove them to be a bunch of like liars and stuff. Isn't that what happens when you leave a cult? I'm sure they come along and try and destroy your life. Anyway, why did you join the cult?
What brought you into the flock?
I was looking for solace. Last year, I lost my entire family to green lung. I was devastated. And one day, I was walking through the market district and, like you, happened to speak to a fellow acolyte. She told me about the Reaper, how we shouldn't fear death, and my eyes were opened. Rather than mourn my family, I should be happy for them. After all, isn't there no better reward than to be taken from this miserable world to someplace better?
If there is someplace
They
better.
have known the Reaper and seen his benevolence. All I can do is hope for the same. My former life has no meaning. My future lies in the next world, and the Reaper will take me there when the time comes, so I may be with my loved ones again.
So 3 says he likes this cult. Oh, yeah, kind of.
Yes, I think it does.
I think you will find that many of my brothers and sisters joined for similar reasons.
So, like, 3 says he likes this cult, and mostly I kind of like what this cult is doing. But like most IRL religions, I kind of feel like it's preying on the people who are vulnerable, right? Anyway, have you had the vision?
Have you experienced the
Have you gone out and taken the drugs, mate?
I attempted to, yes, but the Reaper did not see fit to grace me with his presence. Admittedly, I was a bit disappointed, but I plan to try again soon. I know he will speak to me when the time is right.
I'll speak to you later.
I look forward to it.
You're not supposed to look forward to anything in life, Reaper Acolyte. You're supposed to be like, I'm looking forward to death. Do we talk to the other Acolytes, or do we go have the drug experience? Let's go for the drug experience, right? One jacket is Swiss Alpine camo, and the other is British Paratrooper. Now, I know instinctively what British Paratrooper armor looks like, but I have no idea what Swiss Alpine would look like. And the only reason I know what British Paratrooper looks like is because it's on TV all the time. No coins for the fountain? Oh, no, do I not have any coins for the fountain? That's a shame. What does the plaque say?
She watches o'er us all, protecting with her light. Though shadows may grow tall, she won't give up her fight.
Ah, who is this?
It's pretty, but also kind of scary.
Gotta be stealthy climbing up the Matterhorn. It's true, it's true. I presume you're talking about infiltrating Disneyland rather than the actual Matterhorn.
Rather not.
What, pull on the statue? I'd kind of like to think. All right, cross.
I wonder if that's someone's grave.
I mean, traditionally.
That would be disrespectful.
But you don't even know if it is a proper grave or not. How would it be disrespectful if you don't know it's a person? Door, tree. Just seeing if there's anything else to work with here. There's not. All right, let's take a bench. Mainly because I like them, and if they're deaf, just embrace it. Okay,
I'm so glad Gus and Pop aren't here to see this.
Do the drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be bitter. Drink it. Did you see that little shrug there? That was cool. Drinking the whole lot. Wasn't there like four doses, like a dose for all the people in there? Have I just had like 12 doses of like ridiculously high-powered hallucinogenics?
Oh, my head is swimming. What was in that decanter?
Who knows? Who knows? Oh, hey.
That sounded like Clem?
Clem? Oh, he'd be dead.
Sure had a hell of a time, huh, Amy?
Didn't you, mate?
Holding up. You know what you have to do now, right?
I don't know. I'm just ready to give up.
Don't do that just yet. I can help you. Follow me.
You know what to do now, right? It's like, yeah, I joined a cult and did some drugs. So they want me to jump over. I kind of want to go and explore a little bit. Like, this is nice, but feather.
I don't think I can reach it. I don't even think it's real.
Is it not real?
It's just hanging there. How is that even possible?
I mean, like, seriously, what is this? Through the door? No, let's go. She's lightheaded. I mean, yeah, got a torch. She's, like, put a torch next to her head, right?
Why are we here, Clem? I thought the whole point of this was to talk to the Reaper.
No, it's to have an experience.
You've got some jumbled thoughts going around your head. You need to get those sorted out.
How am I supposed to do that?
Join a cult,
There's
do
some folks who will help you with that.
Hey, Amy.
Denby.
Oh no, I killed him recently. Oh, I stabbed you in the face.
God, not you again.
I stabbed him proper.
Hey, kiddo.
Dad.
Each of them is here to help you put your thoughts together. I'll just leave you to it.
Dad looks like Gus. Why does Dad look like Gus, the guy I've been trying to come on to? Oh no! Alright, who are we going to talk to first? The guy I killed, the dad? Denby? Do we say sorry to Denby? I mean, the guard, it was kind of his own fault, right? Let's talk to Denby.
I'm so sorry. I wish I got to you in time. You didn't deserve this.
Hey, don't apologize. It's not your fault. There's something I need to show you. Come with me.
All right, let's do it. Super Gary Gamer's like, with all the feathers, Amy's gonna get avian flu as well as green lung.
You know how you've been seeing all those ravens?
Yeah.
Yes, something has been bothering me about them.
So think about it. What exactly is it about them that's bothering you?
They don't look real. They are drones, aren't they? Raven. Let's look at this.
It's just a regular raven, like the ones I saw at Fripp Square and Pop's farm. All they do is wait to eat things and make noise.
Sure, that's what ravens do, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Just like IRL. Birds ain't real, mate.
A raven with red eyes. This is like the one that helped me escape Rockwall.
And what's different about it?
I didn't realize just how crazy that sounds.
Did you not?
How could
I did.
A bird help someone escape from jail?
Oh, well, what happened there? I just moved my... Oh, no.
It doesn't make sense. The ravens I've been seeing with the red eyes, I've never seen another living thing with eyes that glow like that.
What sort of things have you seen that do?
Shards, electric lights, artificial things.
That's right.
So that means these ravens aren't real?
Makes sense to me.
But they fly, and they clearly understand commands.
Whoops.
Of course. They're mechanical. But if that's the case, who's controlling them?
Excellent question. You'll find an answer, I'm sure. You should head back. Don't forget what we talked about.
I won't.
I will.
Goodbye, Denby. I miss you.
Miss you too, Amy. Take care of yourself.
You can't talk to someone in the middle of when they're tripping and tell them something, expect them to forget it, to remember it. There's not a chance. Not a chance. Let's talk to Dad.
Dad, it's great to see you again.
Never seen you before.
Great to see you too, kiddo. How have you been?
I've been better. How come you never told me you were a rebel?
Becoming a rebel was my choice to make. I wanted you to live as carefree as possible. The less you knew, the more time you could spend playing with your friends. Being a kid.
I think I understand.
Now, come on. We've got work to do.
Do you? Oh no, he's taking me somewhere else. Gotta go.
Right,
Look, there's a fan.
Let's get back to work. It's been way too long.
Yeah, it has. Let's fix this car. We've meaning to fix this car. There's a fan.
It's running fine.
Is it though? Is it?
Running normal.
Is it?
It looks like the one in the market district.
There's a fan by the pump. All right, we'll bear that in mind.
Speed limit? That sounds amazing.
I don't know. It just sounds like there's going to be a lot of people coming at you super fast.
Dad looks so healthy. It's so close to being done, and yet so far.
It's not. Oh, you're right. The fan is not pushing the feathers.
Hey, the old girl's looking almost finished. You've done a great job restoring her, kiddo.
Thanks. It hasn't been easy.
Fixing cars is my thing, you know.
We had some great times working on her, didn't we?
What do you want me to do, Dad?
Hey, the old girl's looking almost
No, we did that, but
we sure had some.
Let's go and open her up.
Okay, let's get to work.
Let's do it. Pop.
Ah, crap, I completely forgot. Gordon brought that fan in before. Said it was giving him trouble.
I'll take care of it. Shouldn't be more than a couple minutes.
That's my girl.
Am I really, though? Am I that good at this? I don't know, we'll find out.
Let's see here.
I'm a-seeing. What's inside of...
Kid.
Good going, kiddo. Now we can focus on the car.
I just touched it. All I needed to do was touch it, right? And here we go again.
Right. Now we can get started.
It's got to break again, right? Oh.
Well, wouldn't you just know it? If it's not one thing, it's another. Nelson's pump was always giving me problems.
I'll take care of it.
Why isn't he working on the car?
Not right now. I need to take care of Nelson's water pump.
Well, I just want to do the thing that we want to do, you know?
Right. This shouldn't take too long.
I tried focusing on the car 3, sorry.
No sweat.
Nice one.
Nice one. Okay. Yeah, I had that thought as well at the moment, being like, well,
Finally,
let's ignore what everybody else
Have
wants.
you been able to find the missing parts?
I've not.
Daddy, I'm so sorry. I wanted to finish fixing it. I wanted to have something to remember you by.
Isn't that what memories are for?
I've been so busy running the shop, and then I got sick, and I don't think I'm going to live long enough to be able to do it.
That kind of sucks.
Hey, now, none of that. It's all right. You've been dealt a horrible hand, worse than most, and you've been so strong through it all. An old car isn't worth your life, kiddo.
I just feel like I'm failing you. I'm so sorry.
Failing me? Amelia Grace Wellard, you stop that nonsense right now. You've already done more with the rebels than I ever did. It's gonna change the world.
Change the world!
You've got too much left to live for. Too many people depend on you. You can't give up here.
Well, I can't give up in the death cult.
Right.
Oh.
I think I just needed to hear someone say it. Thank you, Daddy.
I'm your dad. It's what I do.
It was great seeing you again. I love you.
Love you too, sweetheart.
I mean, it was pretty good seeing him, even if it was just an hallucination. All right, moving on. Hey, Mr. Guard.
I killed
Yeah,
you.
stay down.
Indeed. And I almost killed you.
Yeah.
Luckily for me, that moment lives on in your memory. Let's go revisit it, shall we?
Yeah, go on then. Let's do it. Hi.
You know, I thought you were done for after our little disagreement.
I mean, why would you do that after?
The Reaper
No.
swooped in. Pure poetry.
Let's see him. There he is.
What was it he said to you, anyway? I'm dying to know.
Now you died
He
to
said
know.
it could ease my pain.
Oh, is that all?
No. No, he said something else. Just as I was blacking out.
What was
That's
it?
right, he did. What was it?
What was it, though?
Can't remember.
No, seriously.
Can't remember or don't want to remember.
Can anybody else remember?
Mental blocks sure are problematic, aren't they?
A little bit. Zelda is your... It's another sky.
You're in my way.
Yeah, get out of my way.
Yes, that's the nature of mental blocks. What are you going to do about it?
Can I kick him in the face? We got any items? No items. Kick him in the
You're
face.
in my way.
Yes, that's the nature.
Okay, can we look at him?
He's blocking my way.
Can we not just walk around?
Can't get to him.
Oh look, syringe.
I'm really sick of you.
Blah. Look at the blood. It's crazy. So it's almost like, did anybody play? Oh, I mean, I expect you guys are too young, but Monkey Island.
Looks like the one on the end of the guard's rifle.
It was like it looks super like this. You know, it looks like it should be
I'd rather not get too close.
like kids
It looks
stuff. And mostly the storyline was until someone got injured and then there was just blood everywhere. I was like, this is not kids' game.
Relax. I've come to ease your pain.
And
I'm a doctor.
oh, you actually a doctor?
Doctor?
He's a doctor. Nobody played it, but they all knew about it. All right.
I think so, yes.
Great. Time to send you back.
What?
Thanks for
I'm
all
enjoying
your
my
help,
drugs.
Clem. I'm sorry about...
Don't you worry about that, Amy. I went out helping the rebels. Couldn't have asked for much more than that. Now you get yourself back, and you do your part. I know everything will turn out fine.
All right, let's do our part. I'm doing my part too. Favorite scene out of Starship Troopers? What is everybody's favorite scene out of Starship Troopers? I think it's got to be when the guy is jumping off of the fortress. You know, well, I can't remember the name of the fortress. He turns around, the bugs spike in midair. That's pretty good. Anyway, I presume everyone has a favorite scene out of Starship 3. Oh, my friend. I'm not sure if we can actually be friends anymore. Go and watch Starship Troopers, man. The rest are trash. Don't watch Anywhere Above 1. But you will love number 1, all right? Trust me, you in particular will enjoy Starship Troopers 1. I think. Nathaniel hasn't seen it either. Guys, maybe we'll have to do a movie week.
I've got to find the Reaper. Only he has the answers. Wait a minute. Where did you come from?
Hey, there's a raven over there, but actually we're gonna have to stop and be like, hey, guy, we gotta watch Starship Troopers together at some point, guys. All right, let's come up here. He's got a little note for me. Look, in his there. Let's do a look first.
It's got a piece of paper in its beak. Okay, you've obviously brought me something. Let's have it.
Hey, give it. And it says. I think it's Roku rather than Aang. Let's look at this letter. Lady Twinner. Is that Twinner? Montgomery White. Painted over a period of 6 weeks, White's portrait of Lord Reginald Twine's daughter, Twinner's daughter, I don't know, was his latest major piece before turning into a career in medicine. Renowned for the expression in her face, White admitted that the ladies concealed her some secret. That she's got the little... What may have been is the subject of much speculation. One of the better-known modern portraits, it remains in the Twiner family private collection. I do have to agree that the Aang avatar was much better than the Roku one. Much more of an investment to understand why the Aang one's better, though. You know, you can watch Blue Boy Avatar in like an hour and a half, less if you speed it up, right? Whereas the Last Airbender, oh man, that's long. That's like a 60-hour commitment or something. Probably not. It's probably like a 30-hour commitment. But all right, let's sit on the bench. No, walk through the door. Be like, I have seen the Reaper.
Welcome back. I hope you were successful in your communion with the Reaper.
I mean, kind of. Let's go talk to the little girl. Hey, Maggie.
Hello there.
Hi.
Have you had the vision?
Has the Reaper ever sent you a vision?
No, Jess told my mommy I was too young for that.
Yeah, totally.
But the other night, I had a dream where I talked to the Reaper. He told me that when my time came, I would see my daddy again and have lots of candy.
Have a good day.
May the Reaper take you.
And may the Force be with you too. Wait, no, that's not right.
Real marble. Nice.
Nice. What does it say, though?
I wonder if playing dress-up with statues is considered sacrilegious.
I mean, it's a good question, isn't it? Isn't it? All right, should we get on out of here and see if we can't find the Twinners? Twiners? What do you guys reckon? Is it a Twinner or a Twine? Let's go back and talk to... Wait, we can't... Literally can't go back to those guys who were like, hey, all right, let's go to the reactor. Maybe the reactor people know what we're going on here. 60 kilometers, miles, who knows which one. Who knows? It looks rather busy here, so I'm gonna go with kilometers. Hi. Can I give you this, and can you tell me about it?
I don't think she'd be interested in that.
Oh, I was kind of hoping she'd be able to tell me some stuff. Okay, what about Danton?
What is it, Amy?
Can you tell me stuff? Oh no, you can't tell me stuff. All right.
If you need a place to hide, you can always come back here.
Are we gonna go back to Market Square then and talk to the guy with the books? Right. That's probably a guy to help us out. Man, she takes a while getting up that ladder. I mean, to be fair, I take a while getting up ladders as well, but that's because I don't want to fall and break my neck. She's a computer avatar. She could totally do whatever. Cathedral? I don't know. The cathedrals... Wait, let's go back to the cathedral. Sackles and Secularis, recently in Poland, there is a fecal storm. Yeah, what about statues and stuff? Oh, no, I didn't want to do that.
What can I...
I'll speak...
I want to give this to you.
Hey, Jess. Does this mean anything to you?
Where did you get that?
Does it mean anything?
Raven brought it to me. I know that sounds ridiculous, but...
No, not at all. That painting, it's what started all of this. This is clearly a sign from the Reaper.
Clearly.
I'm not quite following here.
18 years ago, I was keeping my friend Wilson company while he was on a lottery job for Tiberius. He had been sent to fix a water pump, and the ruins of the building it was in had a copy of that painting. When he had finished the job, I asked him to get it for me, and... Apparently, Wilson had green lung.
Oh no!
He hadn't told me. He said he was getting the vaccine for his sister. I saw a Raven right before Wilson collapsed. The Reaper appeared shortly after. He came to claim Wilson's soul.
I didn't know, did he?
That's when I had my epiphany.
Where did this all happen?
Yeah, where?
It was in Sector 67.
Oof,
in
distance.
a collapsed building next to a parking lot.
Huh. It's a long shot, but it might be worth investigating.
All I got is long shots.
I only hope the Reaper visits you so you may find peace.
Yeah, thanks.
I wonder, so we've been talking about fecal storms. I wonder if we've had any situations where there has been a cyclone, a twister, a hurricane, not hurricane, you know, something with a bit of a vortex power to it, goes over an open sewage works, uplifts some material and proceeds to have a literal fecal storm somewhere else. Almost certain that's happened somewhere, right? We've had rains of frogs and fish and everything else. Why not rain of fecal? You know, it's like, why is that a thing? Or how is that not a thing? When's it going to be a thing? I mean, open sewage works really a thing that much? I don't know. You hear stuff about slums elsewhere where they've just got like the thing. Yeah. That one, mate. That one. Because human being. Okay, so the jumping on car I disagree with, but the hanging a flag over stuff, like people hang flags over statues to be patriotic, you know?
It looks like an old record player.
But yeah, it's a thing. Everybody's pushing back against that type of thing at the moment, and you know, it's a bit silly because it's just people trying to live. All right, back to the phonograph. What about it though?
It looks like an old record player.
Yeah, but we don't have an old thing. Yeah, I have heard that Poland's a little bit conservative in its views, shall we say.
It's of no use to me.
You say that now.
Completely ruined.
How do I fix it? But these are things I've heard. It's not. I've never been to Poland. I don't know. Okay, I broke the tone arm off. All right, that's cool. What am I going to do with a tone arm? Jesus is legally king of Poland. I think that's quite how it works. But yeah. Did you see the George Floyd? Yeah, I did.
Doesn't look like he's been here that long. Poor guy. I don't think I should get too close.
What's he got in his pockets, though? If he's not been here that long, he might have been carrying some good stuff.
Just another victim of the wastes. Looks like he's been here for decades.
He can't be here for more than 2 decades. That's when the war started.
Nothing useful.
But I'm alright touching that corpse. Alright, fine. What does that sign?
Another old road sign. Doesn't look like people could go very fast around here.
And St. Mary is the queen. Remains.
I really hope I don't end up like this.
Yeah, but go and have a look at them.
This corpse is missing its left arm. I wonder what happened to it.
Oh, don't put foreshadowing.
Whatever this building used to be.
So let's go and have a look at the painting, shall we? Yeah, look at it.
There she is. Lady Twiner.
Twiner. It's Twiner. Eyes. I mean, the eyes, face.
Poking this painting would just damage it more. The face is incredibly lifelike. I almost expect her to start talking to me. What's wrong with her eyes? There are a couple of weird bulges here, as though there was something hidden behind the eyes.
Ah. I suppose I'm going to go cut it open rather than just pulling the painting forward and seeing if it's resting on anything, right?
It definitely feels like there's something behind the canvas, but I can't rip it with my bare hands.
Let's use the record arm.
I don't see how I can use that there.
It's got a diamond tip. What? All right, okay.
I don't see many of these.
You don't. It's true. Crossbow? No, give me the crossbow. Shoot her in the eye.
I don't see how I can use that there.
Really? You don't know? Okay, all right. We're not going to be able to do it with what we've got. We're going to have to keep walking around.
It seems to be running fine.
There's a water pump, okay.
An old water pump. Kind of reminds me of the reactor in Sector 82.
Sector 82. Okay, let's go and see if we can find anything that's going to cut this open. Broken window. Can we
get too close? The last thing I need right now is to cut myself.
So what do I think? Did the police did a major oopsie. It doesn't matter what you've done. You shouldn't be choking people to death. Like, it's just they could be worst rapist, murder criminal possible, and once you've got them, you've got them. You know. What am I looking for here? I understand there are going to be a lot of people out there who disagree with me, but yeah, he's dead. It doesn't really matter, does it?
Picked clean. Not surprising. The parts for this were rare even before the bombs. Huh. An old German model. The aristocracy must have missed this one during the purge.
Okay. Are they getting rid of all German models? Is that a thing? What's in the car? Not overlooked.
Useful. Looks like all the oil leaked out of the engine a long time ago.
Okay, I really feel like the arm is what we needed to use here. So why doesn't that guy have a left arm? That's another question. No, I didn't want to exit. Oh no, we're gone. You just got to click on the wrong thing once, right? You just got to click on the wrong thing once. Okay, so I'm not really seeing anything else. Can we record arm this?
I don't
Corpse.
see how I can use that there. Truck signs. Not really seeing much else to be used here, which is it's a big shame, actually. I was kind of hoping that we'd have big things. Nothing useful.
Yeah, you keep saying
Just
that.
another This corpse is missing its left arm. I wonder what happened to it.
What did happen to it? There's also a hole in the wall back there, but I don't think that's what we're supposed to be doing.
It
Eyes.
definitely feels like there's something behind the canvas.
I can't rip it with my bare hands. I really think that
I don't see how I can use that.
that would work, but it doesn't work. How about this?
I don't see how I can use that there.
So far in this game, we've caught a disease, planted weeds, joined a cult, and did drugs. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what we've been doing. It's true. It's true. I mean, I need a shard. That's what I need. I need a shard. Why won't you?
Shouldn't get too close. The last thing I need right now is to cut myself.
I mean, so you say. So you say. Let's try the record arm on the broken window.
I don't see how I can use that.
No, you say you don't. Okay, should we go and see? No, not like that. Not like that.
Nothing useful.
Never anything useful. Never anything useful. Where else can we get something to cut something from? No, we clicked that.
Clean.
Should we try back at record arm on the water pump? That's a better idea. That is a better idea. This is the first stream I've watched. Can someone explain what has happened? Oh, dude, yeah, okay. So we've caught a disease. That's the big thing. And to get the cure for the disease, it's not actually the cure, but to get for the what's the word I'm looking for? To get the medicine, the vaccine, we signed up for a job. And at that job, we found a dude who was dying. Whilst he was dying, he was like, you really need to take this to some people. And I was like, okay, we will take this to some people. And these people were the rebels. We did some things to help the rebels, but the... Can I take the decanter again?
It's empty.
Oh, that's a shame. But the aristocracy came along and destroyed our lives.
Protecting with her light. Though shadows may grow tall, she won't give up her fight.
Yeah, we've already done that. So the whole of the resistance got killed. Who happened to be our friends? Like, we knew these people anyway, right? And there we go. There's something new.
This wreckage is horrifying, but maybe there's something I can use.
And because all my friends got killed, we came out
here with a sharp edge.
To the cultist.
Never have too many weapons.
Of the Reaper. Okay, all right. We got some shrapnel. Great, brilliant. I thought shrapnel was small and fast moving, but I suppose that'll do. Does shrapnel need to be in a body before it becomes shrapnel? No, I don't think it does. You can hurt a house with shrapnel, right? Does it have to be destructive though? Is shrapnel if it doesn't hit anything? That's a question. I don't want that. Go away. Leave me alone. Oh, leaves. Can I pick up those leaves? Give me leaves.
Nothing useful hidden underneath them. It's sad to see a nice machine just left to the elements like this.
I did not. Another 3 has just said, by the way, did you see in the hallucination when the Reaper said he is a doctor, 2 black vines spiraled around the statue, making the staff and snake medical thingy? I can't remember what it's actually called. Mid-air shrapnel is still shrapnel. All right. I don't know. Isn't it just like a bit of metal at that point? Isn't it just a bit of metal? Math is math. Maths is math. Oh, look at this. Jab her in the eye. In the eyes. That's terrifying. That is terrifying. Key token. Oh look! The token's got the same logo as the train has.
This can't be a coincidence. Someone is leaving me a trail.
We're going to the train. We're going to the train party.
Smooth. I don't think this is an original version of the painting.
How do I put that back? Can we put that back? No, we can only rip it more. Okay. Painting. Not painting. Party. Train party. Woo. Sorry. Train party. Woo woo. Okay, gotta get that right. Scratch the whole painting, see if it's a winning ticket. Oh, that's great. I didn't want to go back to the cathedral. I never get to speak to Claire again. That's a shame. That is a shame. Back to the salt flats. So I'm guessing that we use the coin with the logo.
Huh. The symbol on this token matches the one on the train.
Yeah, okay. Try the door then.
There's no slot for me to put it in, but that symbol on the side of the train matches the one on the token.
Key?
I don't see.
That works.
Perfectly.
Ah, it works. It works. Salt flats. Salt flats are dry oceans, right? That's the train we're about to find out. We're about to find out. No, not logo. Not logo. I don't want to see the logo. We've seen the logo before. Look how thin this door is for me to try and click on. Oh, you know what they are. I don't know. Maybe you need a translation, buddy. I don't know.
What was that noise?
What was that noise? Party? It's a train party. There's noise on the train.
Nothing in there but dust.
Oh. Door, no. FBI, open up! Give us an invite to the party or we're busting you.
Thing looks really old.
The fire extinguisher. Let's go and pick it up.
It's no good. Looks like it all evaporated quite a while ago.
It's not how Alright, fine, whatever. Control panel. Oh, what they're doing here? Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Okay, so we've got a gauge, a lever, we got a switch, a button, a speaker, a pin-up.
It would probably disintegrate if I touched it.
Let's look.
I think I remember Dad having this exact same one in his shop.
I'm not allowed to look at the naked lady photo. All right, I'm sorry, guys. I know you wanted to see it as well. Boop. Oh, the steam whistle doesn't work. I'm gonna have to make the noise myself. Boop. All right, gauge.
I'm giving a very accurate reading currently.
Tap on it, right?
I'm not sure I can see anything useful to do there.
Gay. Yeah, I mean, I've got high expectations when I search the internet for naked ladies, but when we just find in a game, you know, that's a low bar.
I'm giving a very accurate reading currently.
That noise was pathetic. I mean, what do you reckon a train... Actually, in fact, what do the Polish say train whistles sound like? Because we've got, like, WHO, woo, woo, right? But I happen to know that onomatopoeics are different for different languages. Onomatopoeics being the words that sound like the word, you know, like birds go tweet. But in Spanish, birds don't go tweet. They do something else, and I can't remember what it is because I found out a while ago. But yeah, there we go. Buttons. Press the buttons. All the buttons. And that last one. All right, that's all the buttons pressed.
I don't think that would be...
Just press the gauges. Do some stuff. Why do we need internet naked ladies when you have Miss? Because sometimes Miss is not in the same room as me.
It doesn't seem to do anything.
I'm literally going to press all these buttons. Pull all the levers. Tap every gauge.
Not giving a very...
This switch here.
Doesn't seem to have done much. You've seen one button, you've seen them all.
Oh, even you've told about... well, I mean, like, this is a perennial conversation, right? What do other people... Because I'll never know. I'll never know all the different noises that people make for stuff.
Too much. Makes sense, considering the train's not using any fuel right now.
Well, yeah, it is hard to describe during text, but also at the same time, also not, because when you... It's easy to spell woo-woo. You know how to spell it, right?
Yeah, because I'm English.
Yeah. Alright. Whilst I see your point, I think it's not as big a obstacle as you think it would be. Alright, door! Let's do door it! Man, this whole place is just over trees.
I don't want to accidentally damage them.
How do you accidentally damage a tree?
I don't think I've ever seen them grow so lush indoors. Or anywhere for that matter.
I can't hear when you're mumbling down there, sorry. I've got headphones on so that it doesn't come through the speakers and stuff. Tree.
I might accidentally harm it if I do that.
So yeah, there's the for the puff, 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 puff. Yeah, whereas they also say...
So we go chugga, 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 chugga.
Yeah, well, chugga, 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 yeah. It's the choo-choo. They kind of do it CIU, it's a coo-coo. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, stuff. Anyway, these are great conversations. Also, hi.
Hello.
Record player.
Messing around with this record player isn't my highest priority right now.
I don't think you understand me.
I don't need any notepaper.
You do, though.
It's blank.
Books?
Nothing too interesting here.
Yeah, but it's books.
A few loose books. Nothing really jumps out at me.
So one's a hard chew and the other's a softer chew, yeah. The later one is more the chugga chugga. Okay, yeah. Alright, got ya. There was something that we just selected plants.
I don't know the first thing about caring for plants.
You keep in the corner and you put water on them occasionally.
I don't know
That's how you keep plants alive. And then after about a year, you get a new one.
For reading right now.
Because after about a year is when you need to start worrying about things like it being too small for the pot being too. Even softwood.
Messing around.
I kind of feel like we want to put record arm on the record player. Oh, the green bit.
Messing around with this record.
I want to move on further, but there's nowhere to move on to. Bookshelf.
That's a lot of books. It rivals Nelson's collection.
Polish is fun. Every language is fun, to be fair, mate. Honestly. I kind of feeling like maybe we've lost something. Oh, no, I clicked outside the box. That's no good. I can't see anything. All right, we're back. Polish is fun. You should learn. Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's... Oh, hatch. What's this?
There's a little plaque on it that says McNulty Hatch Corp. It's sealed tight. I won't be able to open it like this.
I'm going to allow that, yeah. Sit on the stool.
I wish I could put my feet up on something, but now isn't the time.
I'm fairly sure you can. See trees, looking around, just trying to find anything. I've got a feeling I have missed some stuff. Do you guys feel like I've missed some stuff? I feel like I've missed some stuff. Okay, so there's a fuel gauge, emergency brake.
Not much point in pulling it, considering we aren't moving.
Cabinet.
The sign on these says
heat sensitive.
The sign on these says do not store anything heat sensitive inside.
Okay, so books.
What are those doing in here?
What are they doing in here? Have a look. Just go and look at them.
These look like the types of books Nelson collects.
Yeah, the ones with paper in them, right? I mean, that's not even telling me anything. Not even engine block.
Probably shouldn't mess around with that.
How about we do?
Locomotive's guts are. There can't be anything of much use in there now, though.
Engine block. There's gotta be something I'm missing. There's gotta be. I don't know what room it will be in though. What's this? Exits. Trees. I was kind of hoping this bulb would have something. The fact that the hatch doesn't open.
Some kind of storage hatch.
This is not a thing in the Polish. Shrapnel plus hatch. All right, let's try the shrapnel plus hatch.
It's no use. I can't pry this open when it's sealed. There has to be some way to unlock it.
Some other way of unlocking it, hey?
There's a little plaque on it that says McNulty Hatch Corp. It's sealed tight. I won't be able to open it like this.
I feel like there should be an item around somewhere telling us what to do, right? Yeah, the key. No, we used the key to get inside. Let's use the coin, though.
I don't think that will help get...
That will not help get... There's trees, more trees. All right, I'm going to level with you guys right here. I've looked at a walkthrough. I'm literally reading it as we're talking. It tells me to go in here and read the notice on the wall. I'm not seeing a notice on the wall anywhere. Does anybody see a notice on the wall? Oh, maybe that was it on the door. Or is that it? Notice. There we go. Okay, ooh, there we go. So, I'm guessing this is the hatch. I haven't scrolled on any further, so we're back to figuring it out. Hatch, briefcase, but not a person. To unlock equals 251. I'm gonna write this down on a bit of paper. 251 switch. Like we know we've played with this switch before, right? We did this. 251, 251, 251. All right, let's go, because we know where that switch is. We totally know where that switch is. The moment I saw that, I was like, yep. So if we come through to the control panel, which one do you reckon's 2? Which one do you reckon's 5?
Button, you've seen them all.
2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Switch. I bet it's actually on that panel.
Done much.
It's got to be on this panel, right? 2, 5, 1. Oh, click.
I think I heard something coming from the next car.
There was a click. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Next. We know what this is. We know what this is. Stuff. Open it.
Hold it right there. Keep your hands where I can see them and don't make any sudden moves.
Who are you?
Now, who are you and what are you doing on my train?
Hang on, I'm asking the questions here. I'm Amy and I'm a friend. I'm Amy and I was just looking around. I'm Amy and I was just leaving. We found the party. You know what? I mean, we should know, if ever you can hear signs of a party but you can't actually see it, look in the hatch. I mean, we all know this. We all know. I think I'm going to say I'm a friend. I'm a friend. Are we a friend? Are we friendly people? I think we're friendly people.
My name is Amy Wellard, and I mean you no harm.
I'm coming, peace.
A friend, huh? You can't fool me. I know a scavenger when I see one. Lucky for you, I'm not in the mood to clean up any messes today.
Lucky.
I'll let you see yourself out, but if you touch anything, you're gonna have to answer to old Betsy here. Understood?
Oh, Betsy.
Yes, ma'am.
Is she not your cow?
Come on out here, you old flea bag. Ain't nothing too dangerous out here.
Oh, there's old Betsy. Cat.
I know. I'll feed you now, you old beggar.
What a beggar. Why would you leave that notice up on the side, right? Let's have a look in the hatch.
It's like some kind of storage hatch.
Quick, to the party. Party, party, party. Oh. What was the point in that? Cato, emergency food supply? Yeah,
Still
maybe.
here, huh? I got my eye on you, so don't try anything funny.
You don't seem like you want to kill me, if I'm to be honest. Let's pet the cat.
He's busy. I'll leave him alone.
Pet the cat, woman.
He's busy.
All right, let's do it then.
Hi.
What is it?
Okay, let's talk to her. She hid in there while she heard you enter the train. Yeah, blatantly. I've got the perfect life.
I just want you to know, I've got the perfect life.
Walk in and say that to everyone.
My life would be perfect if you got off my train.
Have you seen Doctor? Anyway.
Do you live here all alone?
No, I got that fatso over there to keep me company, and it suits me fine.
To be fair, it doesn't look like that's that fat cat. How'd you survive?
Surviving in the wastes can't be easy.
Take a look around. I got everything I need here, and what I don't have, I go out and find.
So, you're a scavenger?
No, I don't go into places where people live and take their things.
I'm not here to steal anything. I didn't even know you lived here.
Uh-huh.
Where did you find all this stuff?
These things. I haven't seen living trees in the wastes for a long time.
I didn't find it anywhere. It's all mine. I just carted it all out here when I shacked up on this train.
Where did you come from?
That's really none of your business.
Maybe I'd like to know. 8 million fox pets. Dude, that is amazing. Shadow of Tsushima. I've not played. I'm assuming you can pet foxes. How do you... what happened to your record player?
Record player broken?
What happened to that?
Yes. I accidentally knocked it over a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, that's sad.
I noticed you're missing the arm.
Huh. You have one yourself?
Maybe.
I did a long time ago, but not anymore.
No, I've got the arm.
I'm pretty good with machines. I could fix it for you if you want.
Well, I won't say no, but don't expect any sort of reward for doing it.
That's fine. I'm not looking for one.
Yeah, she's grumpy. Just trying to be friends, mate. And she's like, "Meh, meh, 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 meh." Tell me about the Reaper.
What do you know about the Reaper?
The Reaper? I remember hearing some rumors about a guy they were calling the Reaper, way back around the time the plague started. Supposedly there were some burrs that meant he was coming to kill you, but I never ran into him myself. Hadn't thought about that in years, actually.
I'll just be on my way.
I know a lot of old people now, right? Being on my way to being an old person myself, and I have never heard anyone go, "Ooh, I haven't thought about that in years." I have had a few people go, "Ooh, has it been that long?" But never, "Oh, I've not heard about that in years." It just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Anyway, record player.
This is just like the one Mom and Dad used to have. It looks like it's missing the needle, but fixing it wouldn't be too tough.
Yeah, I mean, you just pull these electronic parts off of one and put them on another.
I can use that there.
What, the what? Bracket?
Fits perfectly. That should work now.
Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo, I don't have a record for it, though. Can we turn the handle?
Turning the crank wouldn't do much, considering there's no records to play.
Oh, she's got to have one, though, right? Hey there!
Hi.
Hi.
What is it?
I fixed your record player.
Your record player's fixed?
Is that right? And what exactly are you expecting from me in return?
Nothing. Look, I'm not here to get something from you. Why I'm here has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, I don't care about you.
That's how the world works. Nobody does something good for nothing.
Some people do. I think you've been out here so long, you've forgotten humans can be good once in a while.
Every now and then.
This world eats good people for breakfast.
I mean, that's true as well.
I don't know what you're looking for, but I hope you find it.
I'll just be on my way.
Alrighty.
Is that it? Where's your husband? Where's the man who thinks he's a Reaper and who? Yeah. Let's get out of here. Anything in there?
Looks like some kind.
Yeah, but I can't sit there and figure out. There's no way we're done here, right? There's no way we're done here. Shall I, like, shrapnel her in the face?
I don't think she'd be interested in that.
No. I mean, can we shoot her?
I don't think she'd be.
Oh, actually, does she know anything about this girl?
I don't think she'd be.
Oh. Coin? Coin?
Hey, where did you find that?
Huh? What?
Over near Sector 67. Do you know anything about it? I noticed the logo on the coin was the same as on this train.
It's the logo for South Coast Transit. They own this railroad along with the public transportation system in the city. That there is a subway token. Before the blast, people would use those to ride the train underneath the city.
Trains under the city?
I had no idea there was an underground train in the city.
No one said anything about underground?
Doesn't surprise me. Almost all the stations collapsed after the blast. There's only one left standing.
Where can I find it?
Yeah, where's it?
It's not too far from the quarantine zone. Just head up Roth Avenue and keep your eye out for the Wallies. The station is right next to it.
Wallies?
Be careful down there. There's a whole network of tunnels. Don't want you to get lost.
Don't worry. I'm not planning on wandering around any tunnel mazes.
Okay, all right. We got some information. Well, I guess pet the cat. Pet the cat.
He's busy.
This game. What? Like, you literally can't put a cat in without letting the people who are playing pet it. Like, why would that even? Why would that even? I'm the same for a dog. Like, if you put a dog in, you want to be able to throw a ball for it or something like that, right? Or at minimum, pet it as well. Oh look, we got a thing. Wally. Let's do it. Let's go for the Wallies. Hey, how's it? Oh, it's another corpse. Let's go and have a look. There's not as many corpses around as you'd imagine.
Useful that I can see.
Looks clear.
I wonder if this person died trying to escape the quarantine zone.
I mean, if you go into the quarantine zone, are you done for?
I can't see any way in from here. I'm sure this was a nice-looking place at one point.
I'm sure it was very nice at one point. The quarantine zone.
I can just see the wall that's separating the rest of the city from the quarantine zone. I can just see the wall that's separating the rest of the city from the quarantine zone.
Oh look, we can as well. There's quarantine wall back there. Is this also part of the wall? I don't know. Let's go inside and have a look at the subway, shall we? Subway, metro. What's your preferred term for the trains that mostly go underground? I know they don't always go underground, but you know, in the local city-wide region. You know what I'm trying to say? What do you call that? There are various words. Over here we call it the underground, but as far as I'm aware, that is an us-only thing.
I'd really rather not. It's just hanging there. That's kind of grotesque.
It's amazing how much is actually grotesque in the world. How many things we just accept as normal that are actually grotesque?
It's not every day you get to see an underground river. The damage from the blast really did a number on this station.
You did a number on this station. River, stop sign.
How on earth did this get down here?
I'm going to say someone brought it down here, you know? Just kind of makes sense. So we don't want to do anything with a mannequin. A turnstile.
I can't get to it. The river is blocking my path.
Can we... Can we shoot it?
I can't just go around shooting everything I see. I have to conserve ammo.
Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get... I think we've come to a bit of a dead end. In Polish, Subway is mostly used as a sandwich... as the sandwich place, so in Polish, use Metro. Yeah, almost every... I'm going to say European city, but, you know, like a wider ranging than that. But, you know, in that sort of area, I found that Metro is the term. Subway and Underground are the two others that I hear relatively regularly.
I can't reach it from down here.
I can't reach it, guys. You heard her. I can't reach it. Oh, yeah, she's good at that. Do I get the bolt back? Pop.
That did it.
Yeah, but where's the bolt? And I got my arrow back. And I've got my bolt.
I'm not sure.
Did I get the bolt back?
My trusty crossbow. It's out of ammo right now.
Seriously, like, this is not what he gave us the bolt for. He gave it to defend ourselves. So we take out one of those guys before they get at us.
No thanks.
Don't want to go to the quarantine zone? Alright.
I don't see how I can use that there.
Do you not? How about to hit that?
See how...
On the river?
There. That should work.
That was a lot bigger than it appeared to be at the top.
It's stuck.
Well, hit it then.
Looks like that's the way in.
Oh, slot.
There isn't much I can do with it.
I mean, there is. What'd you do with a coin slot on the other side of the terminal?
Well, it accepted my token.
And then we push our way in. Now we get our token back, right? Wow!
Wait, another collapse.
Whilst I'm in here, as Metro is Polish for Metro. Yeah, that will be roughly what we're talking about. So the turnstile, let's subway map. Let's have a look.
At that, there was a whole underground train network in this area. Amazing.
I'm trying to make out what city it's supposed to be.
Unfortunately, it won't come off the wall.
Because like look at this Metro. We got a circular in the middle with 4 coming off. So there's not enough going on here for this to be London. I mean, you could convince me this is the Circle, this is the Hammersmith and City or Direct District line. This will be like the Northern line, and this is like Piccadilly maybe. But who knows? Climbed up I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to explore the area a little bit more. Let's get back down and have a look around. I'm not sure if there's anything out. Mannequin?
It's just out of reach. Creepy. Those are some nice gloves it's got on, though.
Even the Metro is Catholic in Poland as it forms a cross. Wow, really? Oh, gonna have to check that out. There's a stairway. What's through the stairway?
There's a trapdoor at the top of these stairs, but it seems to be locked from the other side. That leads into a dark alcove.
Okay, locked on the other side. It looks like I was actually done here.
I'm glad this didn't decide to collapse 5 minutes later.
Alright, up we go. What are we going to find up here? So, where's the hatchway? There's baseball bat. Get the baseball bat. Defend myself. We're going to hit the baseball bat.
I don't see how I can use that there.
I think you do. How about back in the hole? Wait. We'll use it with the other. Look, this guy here, this mannequin. I want those gloves. Baseball bat.
It's just out of reach.
How about this then?
I'm out of ammo.
This seems like a sporting goods store upstairs. Let's go see if we can find some bolts. Mannequin?
I don't think it's fit to be worn.
What, the mannequin?
Nice dress. I wonder when that style was last in fashion.
Clothes.
Still on the rack, though not in very good shape.
Up in the Tri-City area, you can use the SKM to get around, but that's all above ground. Yeah, I mean, like, that's why I was like, mostly underground. I know it's not always.
It looks like it's been abandoned. I'd rather not touch it, just in case it's not abandoned.
Yeah, but you said it appears to... Okay, is there any way back here to go? No, alright, let's go up the stairs then. Oh, we got a baseball bat to defend ourselves. What more could we want? Sail downstairs. What's this? Display?
I won't have any parts I need. These things are pretty useless.
But what is it?
An old shop vac. I haven't seen one in ages.
Far City train. Yeah, okay, cool. No, I can't. How do you do a YBK? No idea how to pronounce those. An anchor?
I can't reach inside the display case. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yes! No! I don't know what I want the anchor for.
Better not mess around too much with the broken glass. I feel kinda bad about vandalizing this place, but it's not like anyone will notice.
Display fridge.
Not surprisingly, it's empty. I'm going to need something to open up the side if I want to scavenge for parts.
Is that what the anchor's for? I just wanted the anchor.
I don't see how that'll help.
No, I don't either.
This fridge still looks like it's doing okay.
Okay, I mean, that's cool. Sign.
Appliances.
Yay, appliances. Display case. Panel.
I'll bet these are the controls for the elevator, assuming these still work.
Do they still work?
Dead. Although, I might be able to take a look inside and get it working again. It's shut tight. I won't be able to pry it open with my bare hands.
No, we gotta use the shrapnel or the anchor. Let's start with the shrapnel.
No, this piece of shrapnel is too flimsy to pry the doors open. If I force it anymore, it'll break. Looks like I'll have to find a less forceful method of getting this elevator to open.
Oh, well, I mean, that's kind of put a stopper in my plans. I was going to do this.
I think that'll help get the elevator doors open.
Okay, what about... Wait. What about the shrapnel on the refrigerator? Will that work?
This isn't in as good a condition as I thought. Only useful part in here is this fuse.
Yeah, a fuse.
Well hang on to
yeah, always hang on to a fuse. Not that I know why they would particularly want to have fuses rather than just like a bit of wire, making sure it always works.
That's not going to help any.
Where are they even getting power from to blow a fuse, you know? Where are they even doing that? Where are they even? Display... I don't know what to do.
This is my only way up.
Shbonka. Okay. Alright, I'll go with that.
It's shut tight.
I know, it's shut tight. You won't be able to do it with your hands. Display case, panels, elevators.
I can't get the cover off by pulling it. I'll need something stronger. I'll bet these are the controls for the elevator.
Shrapnel? Yeah.
That wasn't so tough.
Do you reckon we're going to stick the flip fuse in there as well? I kind of feel.
In there with my fingers probably isn't the best idea.
That one?
I've already gotten it open.
Okay, the anchor then?
I don't see how I can.
Well, you just told me to. Let's use the fuse. They need a fuse, right?
Sure hope this works.
Just, of course, whenever there's a problem, you just shove a fuse in between two bits of wire, right? Is that how that works? It looks like that's how that works. Into the elevator.
There's nothing.
Climb. Why is she going up? Why do we know this? We just went and had a look in a train station for no apparent reason, and now we're climbing up through the ruins for no apparent reason. I suppose we've got nothing else to be doing with our lives, but like, wow. Debris.
There's nothing worth salvaging here.
Don't you think Debris sounds like a pretty good girl's name? You know, it's
There's nothing worth.
Seems a little bit of a shame that we've reserved that word for rubbish.
I'm guessing this used to support the structure before it collapsed.
Man, what even is here? We got an elevator. I wish there was a way of seeing what is clickable and what's not. I'm sure I've mentioned this a couple of times now.
If only it were that easy. Looks like that's my next destination.
Okay, so how am I going to get up there? More debris. Let's walk down here. Can we... Do we have anchor on
that? Could work, but I think I'm going to need something more.
Sorry, is there any rope to pick up? Where would we find rope from, guys? Where would we find rope? It's the only way this can work, right? Is if we find some rope. Is any of this gonna work? Display. I'm not seeing anything there. Ah, rope. There we go.
It's tangled up too tightly to undo by hand.
Okay, shrapnel. Car alarm going off. What, your way or my way?
And a freed mannequin. 2 birds with 1 stone.
What's this? Rope. Oh, and I freed the mannequin. Let's go look at the mannequin. It might have been birds, to be honest, but yeah, cool. I wasn't listening. I got headphones on. I might have mentioned this.
Those are some nice gloves it's got on, though.
I want those gloves. How do I put those gloves on? Gloves? Wear them.
I don't see how I...
Wear them. Nah, I'm not going to put the gloves on. That's a shame. That's a shame. All right, so I wanted the rope. However, I've got headphones on. I'm not sure if I mentioned this.
Not a bad idea.
Grab it up there. Oh, sway back again. Okay, so now we go up here. We're going to use the anchor and the rope to get up onto the metal beam. We're going to climb up. That's a lame excuse. Yeah, I mean, I should turn it down more. You're right. But, I mean, who have I got to listen to? Miss occasionally says some stuff, but I'm like, speak up. So, yeah.
Let's wait.
We'll climb. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. That's quite some hip wobble she's got. That's real waste of energy on the way up.
Whew. That was more of a climb than I anticipated. What is this place?
What is this place? What are we going to find here? Dummies.
There's nothing on it.
Oh, another 3's in the game.
There's nothing inside except an old birdcage liner. I'd rather not touch it.
Okay, easel.
I don't want to ruin the drawing.
Look at the drawing.
Sketch of the Reaper. Lots of little design notes written around the sides.
Almost like someone making a what's the word that I am looking for? A design, plan, costume, that's the one. Do you have your Discord? I do have my Discord off, or rather, my Discord wouldn't turn on for some reason. It was half an hour before I wanted to start, so I didn't really have time.
It looks like a giant raven. Seeing that thing gliding around the sky would definitely be intimidating. I don't know the first thing about hang gliding. I'd probably just fall straight down to the ground.
Pull back? No, that's probably a bad idea.
I
All right.
need them.
Pastels?
Messy. Someone should really clean this place up.
Quick walk through it. Blip, blip, blip. Nothing coming off my feet. Waiting for a person? Hello?
I had something like this when I was a kid. A jar of dirt where bugs lived.
Jar of dirt.
Reminds me of an old dress-up doll I used to have when I was a kid. I can't think of anything I could do with that.
Do you know how to handle this guy's bust? I mean, what?
Ugh, looks like it's got fungus growing out of it.
Tea fungus. I bet it's psilocybin. No, try penicillin instead. I mean, psilocybin if you want. I bet there he's got some.
I hope. It's too high to reach.
Okay, I'm not really seeing electronics. What electronics? I'm just gonna raid it.
Empty.
There is another door here.
An old radio and some kind of electronic music equipment. They've surely been scavenged for parts.
Surely, unless this is the place where the scavengers are scavenging for.
I'm not leaving here until I figure out what this place is.
Have you not figured it out?
Nice. I've never heard one of these played before.
Grab it.
I'm not a musician or a thief.
Just a scavenger who goes in and takes stuff from people's houses, right?
That leads out to a hallway with some more rooms and some stairs.
Okay, workbench.
This is the Reaper's base of operations.
There we go, figured it out, right? Oh man, look at Raven.
Aha, just what I thought. They're mechanical.
Yeah, you totally thought that. Well done. Can't do that. Okay, what's in the cabinet?
Lots of unmarked bottles. I wonder what they're for.
All sorts of stuff. Books.
Anatomy, infectious diseases, biology. Quite a collection. These look like
security monitors.
What are they doing here? These look like
Can only...
These look like...
Normally I have a right click and a left click. The right click does a look and the left click doesn't interact. Doesn't look like that's going on here. Every time I left click,
Weird.
it just does a look.
These are for.
Rather than an interact.
Weird.
It's a bit of a shame because I want to open the cabinet. I want to pick up the stuff. Ah, he is here. Bonjour. Ça va? You.
Amy Wellard, you found me. I was hoping you would.
How did you...
I
Excuse me.
realize you probably have many questions. I can give you all the answers you need. But first, allow me to make myself more presentable.
Presentable? Please do, please. Oh, he's taking the hat off. Oh, he's taking his hat off. It's her father.
So you are human.
You might have it right there.
Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint you if you were expecting more.
I don't know what I was expecting.
It's not.
to be
It's not her
honest.
dad. He's got quite the walk, though, hasn't he? So you're a doctor.
You told me you were a doctor.
Yes, Dr. Edwin Aquino, at your service. I was once the leader of the Green Lung vaccine development team.
Oh, wow.
But after learning about their vaccine distribution, or lack thereof, that quickly changed.
Hang on. You knew about the vaccine hoarding? Why didn't you tell anyone?
Because what can he do?
That would have started violent riots. It's not fair to begin a civil war when it would end without a cure for the illness. I wanted to say something. It hurt not to, but the time wasn't right.
You didn't think the people deserved to know?
They do, and they will. But not while we only have a vaccine and not a cure. With a permanent cure, the aristocracy's hoarding becomes irrelevant, and the focus will be on eradicating the disease.
I guess that makes sense.
No, Clem's very dead. Clem's very dead. So what's with the mechanical ravens?
Why the mechanical ravens?
And why not
What do they
mechatronics?
do?
Rather clever little inventions, wouldn't you say? They have video transmitters in their eyes and audio transmitters in their beaks. I use them as scouts, since I can control them remotely.
Did you make them?
No, someone else did, a long time ago. In any case, they've served me quite well, at least the ones that haven't broken. I have very few left, which is going to be a problem at some point.
Why have you been watching me?
You've been following me with your birds. Why am I of such interest to you?
You did a lottery job for the Ministry of Energy.
That's right. What of it?
You've got the disease. You're fighting to survive. You're clever and resourceful. Exactly what I need.
Oh, he's looking for a guinea pig.
What do you need?
After I left the Ministry of Medicine, I began my attempts at developing a permanent cure for green lung. It was a long process, which took over 10 years, but just last month, I had a breakthrough and was able to make this.
Da-da-da-da.
Yes, this is the cure for green lung. I've been testing it and it seems to work, but I need to be certain. Aside from that, I don't have the information necessary to mass produce the cure, though I suspect Tiberius keeps it somewhere in the Ministry of Energy.
So, what is it you need from me?
We're both fugitives, Amy. I can't put myself at risk by going to the places I need to. If I'm killed or captured, my research will have all been for nothing.
But
You can clearly take care of yourself. I saw how you handled things at Rockwall Prison and Willowdale Plaza.
You helped me out both of those times.
I merely provided some assistance. Your survival was your own doing. Now I realize it's a bit much to ask, but your help would be incredibly valuable. Not just to me, but to the future of humanity.
It's not really much to ask. I owe you my life, after all.
Thank you, Amy. I appreciate it. The main thing I need is to find out where Tiberius is keeping my research on mass production. At some point, I'll also need a subject to test the cure on, so I can be absolutely sure it works.
Just the one
You have any
subject.
questions?
You're wearing strange clothes for a doctor.
Why do you dress like that?
Intimidation, mainly. The work I do is not exactly looked upon favorably by the government, so I had to come up with a way to make sure I was left alone. The costume is just to make sure anyone who might happen to see me is scared off.
So you knew of the rumors about the Reaper and decided to become him yourself?
No, I'm the one who started them. Creating the image of death personified seemed a natural deterrent for anyone who might get too close. Thankfully, the rumors seem to have spread rather quickly over the years.
You aren't kidding. There's a whole cult dedicated to worshipping you.
Yes, I know of them. An extreme example, but I can't deny it helps my work.
Okay, I mean, like, Three was saying off for yourself, and obviously he meant there's a
About
test
your
subject.
Can I try the cure?
I mean, how else would a lady offer herself?
But it's far too risky.
Ah.
You are one of my greatest assets right now. If this proves to have any adverse side effects, I'll be without your help. Once I can mass produce this, I won't have to be so careful.
Oh, the patriarchy extends into the apocalypse with this guy saying, I am his greatest asset, claiming ownership on me. Anyway, we'll tell him what to do, right? Where do we find the mass production information?
How can we find the mass production information?
Ideally, I could use my ravens to go in and locate it, but I only have 3 working ones left. And as you're well aware, Tiberius's tower is huge. It would take way too long for only 3 ravens to scan the entire place without being detected.
Could I take a look at one of them?
Of course.
What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
Friend in the Ministry of Knowledge, but that was ages ago. I know very little.
It was her dad, right?
It isn't too complex, actually. I can fix them for you, no problem.
Oh, yeah, she's easy.
Sure. See this bit here? That's the servo, the part that controls the wings. It's worn out, so I just need to replace it with a new one.
Are those common? Would we be able to find one or more in the city?
Well, I learned about them from working on toy airplanes that my friend had when we were kids.
Oh.
If we could find some, we'd be in business.
I wonder.
We'll just send them off. Done. Off they go.
Yes. Excellent.
Excellent.
As I suspected, there's a hobby shop which has remained mostly intact further in the city, and I can see that they have several model airplanes.
Great. I'll go get them and fix your ravens in no time.
Yes, but the store is located in the quarantine zone.
Eek.
So, I have nothing to worry about. I'm already infected.
You contracting green lung isn't my concern. It's how you're going to get back out. The quarantine zone is designed to keep people from escaping.
If
like
I
a
can
prison.
Find a way in, I'll just have to find a way out, won't I?
Fine. While you're there, see if you can bring someone back with you. Someone who has been quarantined will make an ideal subject to test the cure on.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Take this then.
What is it?
A 2-way communicator. They used to call them walkie-talkies. We can use them to stay connected while you're in there.
So they only walk whilst they only talk whilst I'm walking, right? That's that you need to power them by your body locomotion. Is that how these walkie-talkies work? Never heard of them before. What do you know about Tiberius?
Can you tell me anything about Tiberius?
Quite a bit. I've known him for a very long time. Since before the bombs, in fact.
Oh no.
Was there anything specific you wanted to know?
Was he always a person? Yeah, has he always been evil? That's not quite the words I was going to use, but it's the question I wanted to ask.
Was he always so evil?
I wouldn't call him that. Manipulative, yes. Ruthless, undoubtedly. But not evil. He suffered immense trauma on the day the bombs fell.
Didn't we all?
Everyone did. Not all of us had the wealth to recover so easily.
Tiberius lost both his wife and unborn child that day. Wealth or not, that hits a man hard.
Yeah, but not like enslaved the whole... Anyway.
Mentally unstable, to be honest. His determination to rebuild society was rooted in trying to cope with his loss. In a way, I felt pity for him. Perhaps too much.
What do you
Sounds
mean
like
by
it.
that?
Should have killed him then, shouldn't you, mate?
Never mind.
That day, Pity stayed your hand when you should have killed Gollum. I mean, Tiberius. What did he do before?
What was Tiberius like before the bombs?
He was the director of the Ministry of Energy. Of course, back then he wasn't calling himself Tiberius. He was just Julian.
Just
After
Julian.
society collapsed, he took the initiative to reform and establish the aristocracy. His love for history led him to adopt the alias of Tiberius, as well as insisting the other aristocrats take the name of ancient Roman emperors.
Why does he wear that awful mask?
Anonymity. He felt government leaders are more respected as an institution rather than as people. I can't deny that this approach works extremely well.
Well, it just goes to show you can never really trust a Julian, hey? What's about this soothsayer?
Strange for him to have a soothsayer for an assistant. How is he qualified?
Superstition is a very powerful force. I'm living proof of that. I never had many dealings with the soothsayer, but I believe he came from somewhere outside the city.
And did what?
Tiberius finds comfort in being able to have a channel to the supposed other side. While I don't share his beliefs, I can't particularly fault him for having them.
That's all for now.
Fair enough.
I'll just get to it then.
Good luck, Amy. By the way, that doorway back there will allow you to get up and down the tower much easier than climbing.
Why couldn't I come up that way? What? Why couldn't I? What? Hey, go. All right, we're out. What are we even doing? What are we even doing? We got the quarantine zone. React. Oh, I'm not allowed back to Market Square. Oh, I really wanted to go back to Market Square and do some stuff. Okay, so Wally's is where we climbed up to the Reaper's lair. Oh, look, here's the quarantine zone. I think this quarantine zone is supposed to actually be inside this wall here. Look, yeah, I think it might. There's the train, there's reactor. I mean, are we just going to go straight to the quarantine zone? Are we going to go straight to the quarantine zone? I think I am, but I think with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys tomorrow, 5 o'clock. We're going to carry this on. We're going to go down into the quarantine zone. We're going to find a terminally ill person, and we're going to tempt them out with the promise of a cure, even if it's not going to work. But I will see you then when we're going to do that. Bye!